Hello everyone, and welcome to another PSVR2 Let's Play. I'm Miles Dyer, and today we are checking out Audio Trip, which has finally come to PSVR2. We've got a new rhythm game, which I'm very much looking forward to checking out. Hope you're all doing well, chat. I can hear everyone in my ears. Lovely, lovely people everywhere. Oh, can't track the surroundings. Let me just put my headset on properly, and hopefully that will fix it. There we go. In a nice little lobby here with some particle effects and that, which I always love in VR. And I've just got to acknowledge, just the usual stuff. If I die in game, I die in real life. That kind of stuff. Do I press it? There we go. That hand. And we've got a campaign and we've got Freeplay. We're definitely going to go into the campaign. Before we get going, I just want to say, give a thumbs up if you haven't already, and do subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of all future Let's Plays, because I Let's Play every single PSVR2 game on, well, PS5, my PS5 Pro. And this is going to be a great way to wake up in the morning. Final thing I'll say, and I will mention this at the end when giving my final thoughts, always like to give a disclaimer. Audio Trip was published by Impact Inc., which is a company I work for. So I work with the publisher. So I always want to give that disclaimer up front. So as I'm giving my thoughts on that, you might just want to keep that in mind. But, I've always been trying to be fair with any game that we publish. I talk about the stuff that works, the stuff that doesn't work, because at the end of the day, we're all gamers. We all want the best for these games. And Audio Trip is a game that has been out for many years already on other platforms. And it's great to bring it to PSVR2. And although I've been working on the marketing campaign, myself, haven't actually played it on PSVR2 yet, so I'm actually excited to see how this translates. So without further ado, hit the campaign. The door opens. Nice. Choose your campaign. Right, well, I'm going to do regular, but oh, I love how the lighting changes in the room. I tell you what, the lighting with the OLEDs and that is really, really nice. This looks great in the headset. Okay, regular campaign. Yep. All right, we're just going to go from the top. Well, that's very cool. We're getting sucked into that, are we? Makamba by Trophy and Bulwark. Complete the level. Is this your first time? Yep. Tutorial. Here we go. Okay, I've got these little. So just touch it. Boop. Oh, the haptics are nice. Boop. And you've got to move like that. Oh, you've got to follow it around. Swipe in the direction. Swipe in the direction. Now, I was doing high-intensity interval workout training yesterday. So I am a bit achy. So hopefully I don't regret playing this today. You ready to dance? Oh my goodness. Is that the quickest trophy ever? Now, I have no sense of dance in real life, so maybe this could change. What am I hitting? Am I just not reaching across enough? Wow, you've really got to reach over. Yeah, you got to really lean over. What's going on? Oh, is it because the gems aren't allowed to hit the walls? I think that's what it is. Let's just try it. I want to make sure. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so you've got to move your hands out the way. Understood. Okay. Because in Beat Saber, I think with the walls, obviously your sabers can go through it. Obviously this is not Beat Saber, but sometimes you carry over a hangover from previous games and what the rules are. So I would have done a lot better. Oh, and look, I love the way it shows your accuracy. That's kind of cool. I think Synth Riders, doesn't it? It shows your accuracy, but it literally just shows you what percentage were in each zone. I like there it actually shows you so you can find out if you're doing it a bit too much to the left and that. I'll tell you what. I was pleasantly surprised by that. That's got the audio's great. I love how this is all shaking around. Yeah, it looks good in the headset. Here we go. The haptics are awesome. Whoa. Okay. Good morning, everyone. How you doing? You get to watch me do some weird art. If my microphone gets hit off, I'll pick it up after the song. All right. Oh, this is beautiful. This looks so good. Oh. Concentrate, Miles. You're dancing, not talking. Not doing a PSVR2 Let's Play. You're on the dance floor to show off your amazing moves. Someone says you think you'd be really bad at this. Well, this is the middle piece. And the thing about these games is you stick at it, you learn it, and you'll get better. Well, that was short and cute. It says my heart rate's 90%. What does that mean? What is my actual heart rate? It says 71 at the moment. I think my heart rate is at 100. So let me see if I can connect it. Because a lot of you are thinking, let me have a look. It's because I have an exercise on my Apple Watch as well. Let me end it and let me fix this. There we go. All right, guys, just to let you know, I wasn't dead or anything. This is what my actual heart rate is. So I fixed it. All right. It's because I was trying to record it as a virtual gaming workout as well. Okay, mini-me. This should be moving now. You know what, let me just make sure it is. Is it moving around? No. Oh yeah, 92. Okay, alright, we're good, we're good. Glad I checked that, or you'd be like, Mars, why are you still at 71? That's the lowest you've ever been. Just wanna be a mini-me. Just wanna be a mini-me. Just wanna be a mini-me. Friend-me, mini-me. Just wanna be a mini-me. Oh yeah, the heart is the in-game health bar, that's it. Oh, gotta move the hands out the way. Go get it, Miles. Appreciate it, chat. Oh no.
Sheriff in town, I get a little reckless. Missed the memo, go check the message. I ate then came back for seconds. I hate seeing your fake little necklace. Lifestyle decrepit, I should probably expect this. Too much game for your league. I'm Hussein with Steve, on Hussein on these. Legendary, I'm everything you aim to be. I'm insane and free, you can't tame the beast.
Friend of me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna.
If someone walked in on me, I'd look really silly.
Just wanna be a mini me.
Don't know what you're on about. They'd be like, oh my god, have I just walked in on a professional dance routine choreographer? Someone was just asking how this compares. On Let's Plays, I try and not compare directly to games, but I can understand for a game like this, rhythm games, there are going to be some things, so hopefully I can help with the question. So people are asking, like, how does this compare with synth riders? And it's a fair question. Something I'm definitely noticing from playing this, and obviously I was aware of it when working on the game, is the devs behind this, are doing dance choreography. And so synth riders feels very clicky, and I love it. As you're following the notes and that, it's click, 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 and I love it. It feels very satisfying in an ASMR sort of way, and it's really great. And it's all about like hitting all the beats and stuff and sort of moving with the motions. This definitely feels like it's more about you're being presented with a dance and you're trying to do it. So like the way you're hitting the drums and that, the way you're having to move all your hands out of the way, that definitely makes it feel like, in this, I feel like I'm doing more of a dance routine. So I guess Synth Riders feels more arcadey, and I love Synth Riders. This feels more like, it's making you move and actually do dance. Like Synth Riders, you can dance along to, but I think it's more, you've got to put yourself into it. As this, I feel like it's naturally bringing you into dance. Hopefully that helps explain. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look here. I know it's possible. Or is this a? Does that mean there's a boss? What does that mean? What does that mean? Invisible hands. Your hands are now invisible. We hope you remember what colours they were. Oh no. Oh no. Invisible hands. Oh my goodness. Would I know it? Sorry, someone said, would I think that if I knew it wasn't made by choreographers? Well, yeah, I mean, like, look at the drums and that. The movement is just all that stuff. The drums and how it's mixed in. Although it's a bit harder to tell on this one just because it's invisible. But yeah, this definitely feels more dancey. And also there's a character in this called Goldie, who I don't know how you make her appear. And she'll dance in front of you. Maybe it's saying in the options. God, this is weird doing it with invisible hands. But this is making it feel even more dancey. Oh, this is awesome. The environments are really great as well. Really vibrant. Work well with the OLED panels. I was a massive Beat Saber fan on PSVR. I played a lot of it during the pandemic. On PSVR2, I played a little bit. There's not really been a rhythm game that's got me to stick. And, I'm not sure if this will do it either. It's interesting. Maybe it's just because I play so many PSVR2 games now. I feel like to really get the benefit of rhythm games, it needs to be a part of a regular routine. Because you want to get better, you're going to get sweaty, but who knows? Also, there's a lot of rhythm games that aren't particularly great. This definitely feels polished, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised. So I played it on Quest a little bit. And I thought, yeah, this is cool. It's a rhythm game. But now playing it on my headset of choice. Yeah, the vibrancy of the colours is just... I feel like I'm going to take the headset off and you're going to see stars in my eyes. Oh. %. All right, I'm doing better. Oh, challenge. I thought it was about to go into like some post-game bonus. Lovely fireworks. 4 stars. 3. Ah. Undoubtedly passable. How dare you? How dare you? It's because I'm not hitting it dead center. But that's all right. All right, let's have a look here. Let's go into the settings and that. Okay. There we... Okay. Goldie dances the moves with you. Oh, Goldie was on. But I couldn't see Goldie. Set your own colours, volume settings, lock your height. Oh, that feels a bit unnecessary as a menu, doesn't it? There's a scroll thing for the menu, but it just goes to show you the last bit of that. Yeah, that feels a bit pointless of a scroll. Look. But I get it, it's probably a default for other pages. Yeah. Maybe Goldie appears a bit later. I have no idea. Okay. I'm going to keep going on. A part of me feels like... Can I change the difficulty? Let's crank this up. Oh, no. That's so cool how the portal opens. That's nice. Oh, okay, choose your campaign. Do I have to start from the beginning again? Yeah, you do. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's, wait, are these different songs? If so, that is very cool. Guys, how cool is that? Okay, I think that is awesome. Obviously, there are the same songs in different orders, but I like that each campaign, it's not just, oh, I've got to do the same songs again on a harder difficulty. It's, nice that... Yeah, that's very cool. All right, well, let's see this. This could go horribly wrong, everyone, so I apologise in advance. Oh, man, I am aching from yesterday.
Oh, blazing clear the room. You walked in and we are doomed. So hazy, smoke in the air. From your lips to your legs to your hips to your hair. Sound the alarm and evacuate. I want you to myself, but I can't wait. 98, 99, 100 degrees. You got my number. Like a midsummer heat wave rolling through. But I know what I need and I need you, baby. Gotta figure out just what I'ma do with you. Oh, just gotta keep my cool, keep my cool. But it ain't easy, lady. You're making me sweat, baby. You make me a fool. You're like a fire starter. You're making me hotter, hotter. Damn girl, better hit the floor. All the other fellas better run for the door. Stop, drop, and roll with me. I got the heat that'll make you scream. I don't believe in playing it safe. I got the urge to misbehave. I've been known to play with fire.
I hate the sound of ooh. It's horrible. It's like, yeah, I know I messed up.
But I know what I need and I need you, baby. Gotta figure out just what I'ma do with you. Just gotta keep my cool. But it ain't easy, lady. You're making me sweat, baby. You make me a fool. You're like a fire starter. You're making me hotter.
Got to keep getting my hands over. That's the thing that's catching me out loads.
Oh, you're like a force of nature. Oh, I like a little danger. Don't wanna put you out, I just wanna pull you in. So let's burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Just gotta keep my cool. But it ain't easy, lady. You're making me sweat, baby. You make me a fool. You're like a fire starter. You're making me hot. Gotta keep my cool. But it ain't easy, lady. You're making me sweat, baby. You make me a fool. You're like a fire starter. You're making me hot. Gotta keep my
19%. 1 star if that. 1 star. 2 star? Wow. So it's interesting. 19% down there in terms of my health, but 94% success. Woo! That was good. I wonder when Goldie shows up. A part of me thinks, do I need to deselect? And then reselect again? No, I did that last time. Don't know. Maybe just on a later level. Right, guys, I just need to hydrate, because hydration is very, very important. Change the right arrow to neon green colour. Game looks so much better. Yeah, I think Goldie doesn't appear in all the campaign missions, but obviously on Freeplay you can turn her on. Excuse the poor phrasing. Let's have a look at the colours that you mentioned. You said the right one, custom. Custom. Oh, guys, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna do my Empathy Arcade colours. Empathy Arcade. There we go. And then what's this one? Oh, this is the walls. Wow, that makes them invisible. So you can't do like black. There we go. I think that works. Let's try this. Hand particles. Let's turn that right up. This, I might instantly regret this, but let's find out. Hopefully I don't regret it straight away. I'll be like, no. Hello everyone who just joined. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that was tough. So you got to learn all the rudiments. That is tough. Oh, this is awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, this is my jam. I'm doing terrible. It's all the crossover ones I'm learning now. Sorry! Right, I'm still going. Look at that environment. Super cool. Right. Focus, Miles. Focus, you got this. My first fail. That is so awesome. Getting sweaty. Right, here we go. Can I do it better this time? I am doing better. Man, do you know what? I have no idea, to be honest, but I wonder if, like, you really lose a lot of health when your hand leaves the lines that you're meant to be following. Because I think in Synth Riders, you just basically, as long as you enter and exit at the same point, you just get more points based on how much closely you keep to it. Whereas as I'm going, following it around, as soon as my hands leave the tube or the rails, the vibration stops and it makes me really feel like, oh, maybe I'm making a mistake there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to return the visuals to default. Revert. There we go. So let's go back to this. I'm going to try it one last time and then we're going to go on to some different modes. Love the track though. Track is banging. Oh, I was wondering if the background was actually copying the colours of that you'd set because it was teal, but no. Right, I'm going to concentrate on this. If I go quiet, you know why. Hell yeah. Ooh. Do you know what it is? It's when you've got the one where you've got to place one and hit with the other. It's very tempting just to hit both at the same time. You need to play Bangarang next, Miles. I would have a dig, but this is way past what my hand-eye coordination could cope with. Speed-wise, well, this is on the expert mode. I think you would, if I go out, let me show you the beginner. I'll just show you a beginner one. Oh, actually, no, you know, for beginner, we need freedom. It's all about freedom. Here, check this out. Let's have a nice little slowdown. And then you can see what it's like.
Freedom!
See? Nice.
Freedom!
It's all for you.
All for you. Freedom!
Keep your ear to the ground.
Talking about the freedom.
It's the best show in town.
Let's show me the freedom.
And to be honest, with a lot of rhythm games, going to beginner is a really good way of just like getting great scores on the mechanics. You know, seeing how high you can get with the basics, and then when you crank it up, you'll do better on those ones. I always find with rhythm games, it's about going between the hard mode and the easy mode. Use hard mode just to get used to faster speed. You then go to the easier mode and it feels a lot slower in comparison. And then you can work on accuracy. And then once you've improved your accuracy, you go back to the difficult mode and you just bounce between the two. That's how I improve at rhythm games. I don't know if anyone else relates to that or if that's a completely wrong strategy and there's a better one. Someone in the chat just said that they struggled after a few tracks. They're not used to rhythm games, and that's rhythm games are it's all hand-eye coordination. It's very physical, and I would just say just stick with it. But yeah, that technique I said, you know, go on to a harder mode. If you can have like a no-fail modifier, put that on, and then don't worry. Just play. Even if you're missing them, just keep going and see if you can keep up. Doesn't matter what your score is. Because then when you go back to regular mode, it'll be like, oh my god, this feels so much slower. And that's good, and it means that it makes it feel like you've got more time to prepare for each hit. Wow, 100% success. 93% accuracy. Way, was that for a 5-star? With any modifier. Nice. Oh, and precision technician. Complete a built-in full trip with at least 90% accuracy without any modifiers. Oh, what's this? Ready for your... Complete any built-in beginner full trip without mistakes or modifiers. Oh my god, do you have to do that on an expert track? Yay, there's a platinum. I'm always nervous now with games that we publish. Complete any built-in regular trip, expert trip without any mistakes. That's going to be hard. Complete any built-in cardio full trip without mistakes or modifiers. All right, we'll do that. Achieve 4 stars in a built-in full trip with... Oh, what did I get? I didn't even know. How many stars was that I got? How many? What did someone say? I play all rhythm games with the no fail on. Well, that's cool. And to be honest, I think no fail is a pretty good thing to do. All right. Let's come out of this and see what the... Yeah, what's the cardio mode? Is that going to be in... There we go. I like the way the doors open. It's very cool. Nice. Look at this. This is very cool. Oh wow! Look, there's an audience. Okay, this is very cool. So, full trips. Achievement key. Is that all the trophies in that? Oh, that's a cool way of doing it. Dance the circumference of the moon. 1,000 dances. Dance through at least a trip for 7 days in a row. Is it 30 days in a row? Oh my god, I thought it was going to be 100 days in a row. Phew. Complete a built-in full trip with 20% playback speed modifier without pitch adjustment and or no fail. What's the cardio one? Let's see. Man, I don't want to get I don't want to get any copyright, so I'm kind of don't want to play. But they've got some good tracks there. They got Skrillex, they've got Skrillex, Milano. Did I see I think I saw Lady Gaga. Zedd, I love Zedd. Oh man, we got some great tracks on here. Lady Gaga, there we go. I Kill Pixels. Oh, here we go, cardio. This type of choreography requires intense physical activity and should only be attempted after proper stretching, warm-up and consultation with a health professional. I acknowledge. And then modifiers. Can I put Goldie on? No. Here we go, guys. No regrets. No regrets. Oh, this is cool. So it's not just going to be about speed, it's about stretches and that. God, you got to really stretch in this. Get your arms all the way stretched. Wow. Yeah, you got to really stretch. That's cool. Don't crush me. Game just for arm length? I'm not sure. I guess so. Or maybe it's just because the angle I'm holding them out. I'm not sure. Ah, this is full on. That's awesome. Drums feel awesome. Yeah, I find keeping my head, my arms straight is helping with those, so I should keep that in mind when playing the regular game. Nice. Whew. Nice bit of cardio there. Dancing like no one is watching. Yeah, my accuracy was pretty all over the place. Nice. I thought I'd get a trophy for that. Okay. Right, I'll do one more. And then I think we'll wrap it up there. God, let's end on Skrillex. Do you know what? It's cardio. No, let's do expert on this. Here we go, guys. I might instantly regret this. Oh, Goldie's here. What a great way to end. Oh, that's cool. So you can actually see the movements. I'm not doing the bends and that. You're doing extra moves. Goldie's going to look way more stylish than me. I'm going to look like a dying antelope or a weird stick insect or something. What? At least you tried, that's the important thing. I mean, mum. Let's try one more. I thought, was I not getting my health back? Do you not get your health back for getting correct hits? Or you just lose health throughout? I'm seeing if that goes up to 90%. No. So your health only goes down, it doesn't go up. That's hardcore. Wow. Okay, so that's different from other games. In this, your health goes down, it doesn't go up. I wasn't really concentrating then because I kept trying to look at the health. Let's do one more. That's hardcore. I love that it shows you it as a dance. That's a really cool feature. That is so evil. That is so evil. But I guess a dance routine is, if you make mistakes in the middle, it doesn't get better just because you get the rest right. Oh my god. Alright. Yes, I am sure I want to quit the level. Woo! Time flies when you're dancing. Dance for 30 minutes in a single session. Actually, let's see. Mountain climber. Move up towards. Successfully complete the squat champion playlist without any modifiers. Complete any built-in cardio full. Built-in. Oh, does that mean it has to be one of the regular songs? And use your watch. This is cool. Wow, look at all those scores. Just loads of numbers. Successfully complete a quick trip with... What's a quick trip? Oh, is this the... Dance for 30 minutes in a single session. Dance for 1 hour in a single session. Achieve 4 stars in a built-in full trip without any modifiers. Is there a 5-star one? Using the trip taser modifier. Let's see what some of these modifiers are. Your head can pass through barriers, but they still must be avoided by your hands. All gems must be caught by one hand. Invisible hands. Oh wait, you got to unlock some of these. Trip taser doesn't even know what that is. Someone says, do the Mario... What's the Mario level? I don't know what you're on about. Cool. Okay, so we've got full trips. Quick trips. Okay. And then custom trips. Alright. And then party mode. I love that this keeps going towards you and that. Come back to me. That's kind of cool. Alright. Oh, that second song in the expert camp. Alright, let's go back to it. Listen. Let's have a look. Campaign. Expert. 5%. SIDthesize, this one. Let me, isn't there like a preview? Wow, there's no preview? So you can't preview the song? I know you could do it on Freeplay, but you can't on this. That feels like a missed feature. It'd be good if it played the song, so you could hear it. Oh wow, okay, this is proper retro. Oh wow, how is... Okay, when you said marry, I thought you like inspired. Man. Yeah, that is quite something. Man, I'm knackered. Yeah, I'm sure I want to quit. I want to give my final thoughts, but SIDthesize, man. Cool, cool. Let's close the portal. That portal is amazing. Oh, and I can see the achievements around the edge appearing. That's I like when they put like trophies actually in the game, and you can see it all lit up. That's very cool. All right. Here we go. All right, everyone, that was my PSVR2 PS5 Pro Let's Play of Audio Trip, which came out yesterday, if you're watching live, by Kinematic Studios and obviously published by Impact Inked. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for tuning in. It's now time for my final thoughts. So firstly, I just want to give the disclaimer that I gave at the very beginning. This is published by Impact Inked, which is the company that I work for as their director of social media. And so, you know, just keep what I say, keep that in mind when I'm giving you my thoughts. But obviously, I'm going to tell you what is honestly the case, which is I always try and be level-headed with all my reviews. When I do these Let's Plays, I play them as a gamer, and I always give fair remarks. I always like to reward games when they do things right, because I want to see more games do it. And when games aren't quite getting things right, I'm going to mention it as well. And I've been doing that with our own games that we publish, or even our Flat VR Studios games. But still, with all that said, you might be suspicious, and I think context and transparency is very, very important. So, Audio Trip. I only played a little bit on MetaQuest when sort of working on the marketing for this game, but I wasn't able to play it on PSVR2 until today, so this was a nice first jump into it. So when it comes to the graphics, I think the graphics in this game are great. It's always about, and I use this a lot when talking about games, it's always about like signposting. You want to have a clear sense of like what you want to be looking out for, and you don't, you know, you can have background stuff, but you don't want it to be interfering with the thing at play here. I think it looks pretty sharp in the headset. Frame rate is good. It's got a really good flow to it. The Audio Trip color scheme is one that is not to my liking, but having been in it with the OLED panels and that, the vibrancy of it really, really works, and I like it a lot. And of course, as I showed you, you can change the colors of everything and that, and it looks great. I mean, even as I'm looking at this panel here with like the sort of the different gradients and that, it looks really great. So yeah, I think a really good job has been done here at bringing it to PSVR 2. Yeah, as I said, the overall style isn't to my liking, but it totally works, and I love the environments. I think the environments are really, really cool. Goldie, who we saw right at the very end, I think it's a super awesome addition, because a lot of people are questioning, like, how does this compare to other rhythm games? And although this gets to gameplay, I'll mention it now, this is more, you know, choreographed dance, and I think the addition of Goldie and the way that things are presented, it definitely feels like you're doing more of a movement. And I think the more that you see Goldie, the more that you're going to be, like, there's a bit where you just see two blocks in the air that you're hitting, so normally you might be doing this, but then when you see Goldie, you realize, oh, it's clapping your hands, and it's like, okay. So, you know, I watch a lot of content creators online doing Beat Saber or Synth Riders, and they're doing all these dances and stuff, and I'm like, how do they even know to do that? They're clearly good dancers. I feel like this could be a good gateway drug for at least having some level of rhythm in your feet because of the presentation of the game. So yeah, visually wise, I was pleasantly surprised with it. I think all the menus are great, minus some really tiny little things. For those that were wondering, I was showing this earlier, and I know this is more getting into the UI and stuff like that, but when I was in the settings here, I mean, look at all this, the way the colors change, I love it so much. But yeah, when I was in the menu here, here's the settings. Oh yeah, that's it, look. So you have this to go down the settings, and it's just like you go all the way down, and it's like, it's just showing a bit of lock height. That's the kind of nitpicking I have to do really here when it comes to this stuff. So very easy stuff. But like, these environments are awesome. Like, I feel like I'm in the studio. I love the way that the portal opens. That is super, super cool. And all this starts waving around. Like, this is what I love about VR, is like, even in games that you feel like don't require world building, there is this real sense, and like seeing all the smoke going into it, I think it's super, super cool. Love it, love it, love it. I kind of wish you could unlock different portals and that, but at the end of the day, like, it's amazing for what it is. Cool. Audio. Audio is a very important part of a game like Audio Trip, as the name suggests. Yeah, I mean, I had the music loud. It was great. I thought it was really, really good in the game. I think, look, I've not played a lot of the music. It seems it has a lot of good tracks on it. But it's always a question of, like, the tracks you've not heard before, does it really resonate with you? And I think that comes down to the gameplay mixed in with it. And I have to say, all the music I was playing so far, even if it's stuff I wouldn't normally listen to, it was good to dance to, and I think that's very, very important. I think the sound effects that I was hearing, like in the menus and stuff, was really cool. Like again, that portal opening was very, very awesome. Hearing sort of music in the background as if it's like, you know, in the next room. I love that as well. And when it comes to the actual gameplay itself, I think it's good. I talk about, again, the signposting in the audio. I'm undecided on this. I'm not sure I like the failed sounds, because I also felt like the failed sounds changed. And I don't know if that's because you get under 50%. It's always difficult, I think, with rhythm games, because on the one hand, sometimes you don't want to interrupt with these horrible sounds so people can still enjoy the music, but you also want to be clear, like, you messed up there. And I think that this is going to get to some of my issues with the main gameplay. There's not a lot, and maybe it's more of a me problem than the game problem. But yeah, overall, I think, yeah, the audio is great for audio trip. Next up, haptics. Was really curious to hear what the haptics were going to be like. And look, the haptics feel really good. And I think there was headset rumble at one point, and I can't remember exactly where it was. But then I'm like, did I feel headset rumble? I'm pretty sure I did at one point. But in terms of the main haptics, yeah, it's really good. You know, I don't like to do comparisons during these final thoughts, but a lot of people are asking about like Synth Riders. What I like about Synth Riders is like the clicky nature, the ASMR, like click, 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 click as you're hitting everything, because it's very fast paced and that. This game has a different vibe to it, and it is all about the dance routine. It's less of the clicking, and it feels more like there's more impact to it. And I love the mixture of sort of the pads that you're punching, like the drums you're hitting on the floor and that. And I think that, you know, both are good in their own ways and that. And I think that this has its own haptic language, if I could call it that. And yeah, I think it works well. This was actually the thing I was going to mention in gameplay, but I realised I can talk about it in haptics. The only thing that, and again, I think it's just a me thing. When you're in the rails and you're following it, when you leave the rails, the haptics just stop completely. And then I'm trying to reconnect with it. And I don't know how I feel about that. And I don't know if that's just because I don't know how the gameplay works. So let's just jump to gameplay, and I'll go straight in with that. Is I noticed in the free play, and I assume it's with everything, you lose health in this game if you make mistakes and you don't regain it. I'm pretty sure you regain health in all the other games, which is you know, if you're on a really tricky bit and then you start getting back into the flow, maybe there's a chorus that's really difficult, and then you get into the verse, you're like, cool, I can build up my stamina again and get ready for the next bit. I've always really liked that mechanic. This is like, if you start making mistakes at the beginning, you're like, I may as well start again because I'm now kneecapping myself. Like, the fail aspect in rhythm games is, I think, very... I think people have mixed feelings about it. On the one hand, people love it because it's like, yeah, you gotta get through the level without failing. And other people are like, I just want to play, and it's really disheartening when you do really, really well. You're just about to complete a song, and then it's like, oh, you got to do it all over again. And obviously, there's no fail modifiers, so you do have that in it. I kind of feel like the fact that health goes down and doesn't go up makes the negative side of failing in games even more brutal. But that's just a personal preference. Some of you out there might go, no, this is kind of cool, because when you're doing a dance routine, you're getting judged on your overall dance routine. And if you if you keep messing up a bit at the beginning and you keep messing up later, overall the performance falls through. So, and to be honest, after saying that, it might turn out that the health does go back up, but I was trying to pay attention, I wasn't seeing it. So yeah, that's something I'm not entirely sure about. And so when it comes to the rail riding, I think in Synth Riders, you just basically, as long as you enter and you exit at the right points, you don't lose any health, and then you get judged based on what percentage of the rail that you've been accurately in. This one, I feel like as soon as your hand disconnects, you start losing health, but I don't know. So yeah, so I guess my point with all that stuff is there are things I'm still trying to work out in terms of the scoring, and I'm always wary with this when I do Let's Plays. It might have been stuff that was explained in the tutorial that I completely missed, but I kind of feel like there needs to be a section that kind of explains the scoring system. And like the fact that you can lose health but not gain it. I'm looking here, because the tutorial is just what I've done already. That's achievement key. So yeah, that's something I think could help a lot, because I really do think that as a game, and that might sound like I'm being a bit negative at the beginning, and that is like, overall, this game feels really, really good. I love the choreography aspect of this game. I think the Goldie character, who isn't always there. Oh, and it just says it does scale to your shape, so that will include outreaching in that. Know your surroundings. Caution. Okay. Focus. This goes pretty quickly for how much text is on the screen. Yeah, we scale to you. Okay. So yeah, so I love the choreography. Goldie isn't in everything, I believe. Maybe that's it gets added to the tracks one at a time in that, but Goldie is an awesome character to have. I also just love the vibrancy of everything. Like, as I said, the aesthetic of Audio Trip is not something for my personal taste, but having been in here with the OLED screen and stuff like that, it just looks really, really cool, and I love it. So this is actually a game I'm going to come back to. I think it's a good game to go for the platinum as well. And I think it's a good fitness routine as well. There's a lot of choices, and I love the fact that the campaigns, regular, was it easy? But no, beginner, regular, and expert. I love that each of them have their own campaigns, because as soon as I was like, oh, you got to go in and out, it's not that you do the campaign and choose the difficulty. The fact that each campaign has its own difficulty, and yes, they're going to have the same songs but in different orders. I think that that's a really smart thing, and I think that that just gives you more stuff to go through, which I think is excellent. And I'm curious, I was about to say I'm curious, no, it is the case. I was seeing it there. They do have modifiers added for some of the tracks later on, so that is really, really cool. Lots of leaderboards, party modes, lots of choices. It's also the little things, like as you're moving here and you're seeing this like table move backwards and forwards, the attention to detail in like the main menu environments and that, I think is super awesome. I'm really, really impressed in this. I love that we're on like some kind of platform that has like an audience around it as well. And I love that on the main menu that you have the achievements around the outside. Oh, it's not on this, it's on the campaign one. That is really, really cool. Yeah, all these achievements and stuff is great. So yeah, it looks really good in the headset. I love the flow and the frame rate. The haptics are great. And I think a lot of this comes down to me having to learn about the nuances of the scoring system and stuff, because I'm someone who does like to play at the higher end. Obviously, I'm playing at the lower end. It wouldn't matter as much. I love it tells you the percentages as well. That's kind of cool. And I love that at the end of the tracks, it shows you your accuracy, but not just like what percentage you're in each areas. It will actually show you exactly where you made contact with each item, which is a great thing as well. God, I feel like I can talk a lot more about it, but it's just been such a long time since I played a rhythm game on PSVR2, and it kind of feels good to be back doing one. And I'm really glad that Audio Trip has finally made it to PSVR2. So yeah, those are my final thoughts. I had a really good time with this, which was actually the question I normally answer at the start of my gameplay bit, and I completely skipped that. Did I have fun playing it? It's an absolute yes. I was a bit achy from yesterday for my high intensity interval workout. But this is a good flow. Oh, and it has the cardio mode as well. And I love the way that that is constructed too. So, yeah, good music. Haptics are great. Visually looks awesome. I think people are going to kind of make up their minds on whether or not they like rhythm games. If you're someone who wants a fresh rhythm game in your life, then I definitely think Audio Trip offers something different. I love that we have these very different rhythm games. Beat Saber, Synth Riders, Audio Trip. It's nice when there are rhythm games that really do have a distinct like identity of what they're trying to achieve, and I think that in the dance space, even though I'm not a dancer, as you clearly found out, this is very, very cool indeed. So someone says maybe it's the Souls-like of music games. Yeah, maybe actually. Yeah, permadeath. They should have a roguelike mode for sure. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone in the live chat for joining me. Once again, thank you for my company, Impact Inc., for providing me with the game key. I mean, no surprise there. And yeah, don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. Do subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of all future Let's Plays, because I'm on a mission to Let's Play every single PSVR2 game out there, and it's always fun when we do it together. So yeah, thank you everyone. Take care everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.